What's going on, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another One Take review. And wait, just not possible, dog. Doing a review with that thing on is pretty much not possible, people. I have no breathing room in here. This thing is hard as a fucking rock. I can take a bullet to the face. And if you didn't, they gotta. This is the bullseye, but believe me, ain't no bullet going through there. Oh, damn, I broke my nose putting that thing on. But what's going on? I'd like to welcome y'all to another One Take review. This is of Hocus Pocus. And since it's Halloween, I decided to do a review on my favorite Halloween movie. And Hocus Pocus just so happens to be that movie. This movie came out in like 1993. I was just being born. I don't even know if this movie came out before I was born or after. I know it came out in 93. But I remember it so well because I think I used to watch it on Disney Channel when I was younger. They used to play it on Disney Channel when I was younger and everything. Y'all know how Disney used to. It didn't take long for something to come out on Disney Channel because I didn't even know The Lion King came out after I was born. I mean, not after, before I was born. So it's like, wow. Guess I'm pretty fucking young, even though I'm pretty old now. But anyway, well, it just was a long time ago, I guess. Anyway, this movie takes place in Salem. If you've never seen Hocus Pocus, man, I'm just letting you know. You should definitely go check it out. For me, I think the movie holds up pretty well. It takes place in Salem. Don't know where Salem is necessarily. I don't know if it's a fictional town or it's a real town somewhere in Pennsylvania. Because I think Pennsylvania used to be where they do all the witch stuff. I don't know. I ain't trying to diss on Pennsylvania, but I'm kind of not in a hurry to go there for this reason. But it's about the Salem witch, the sisters, and it starts off with a guy named Zachary Binks and his little sister, and then pretty much they suck the soul out of his little sister and use her youth as an advantage to euthanize themselves. But they need more children to continue. And it's pretty much like trying to get immortality type thing. But people at the time find out Zachary's turned into a cat that would never die. The reason that he would never die, they chose to make him suffer and live with the regret that he couldn't save his little sister. And the three witches are hung. But they said one day we'll come back, a virgin will light the candle, and we will be born again for one night to see can we. It's pretty like white. So y'all can come back from the dead for just one night. And if y'all don't get stuff done in that one night, y'all turn to ash. Pretty specific with this with this whole thing, and that's pretty much how it was. And then we fast forward 300 years. Now listen, when you watch this thing when you're young, you don't notice a lot of the stuff in it. When you get older, you start seeing like, wait a fucking minute. This house is, first of all, this house has been up for 300 years. Nobody decided to burn the motherfucking house down. They decided not to take anything out of the house. Max and his little sister move into town. I think her little sister name is Jamie. Is Max, Allison, and thinking her name is Jamie. I want to say. Nope. I just know him and his little sister. Okay, him and his little sister. He taking his little sister trick or treat. He new to the town, and you know Max meets this girl who is super fine. And when I was watching it just a minute ago, I'm like, there's no way she was in high school when they made this fucking movie. Okay, she looks way older than Max, and she fine as hell. So I said, she had to be like 24 when they did this. Come find out she was actually 17. She was one of the most developed 17-year-olds back then. I could say that because at the time I was an infant, so it really didn't matter. And now she's 41, so it's still okay. But anyway, he ends up taking his sister on this thing, and he sees Allison, and what is it? I think that's her name, or Jamie. What Allison? I think it's Allison. Fuck, it's bothering me now. And they go, trick or treating with, Jamie and Max and his little sister. They end up going to the house. The first thing threw me off. He has a lighter that he's using to walk around with. First thing. Then, because there's no lights on in the house, so we're using the lighter. Then, Addison flips a switch, lights on. Who in the hell kept the lights on? And who kept paying the light bill for that house for 300 years? Somebody please tell me. It's so bad. It's not just light bulbs were coming on. Candles were coming on. I said, wait. This is 1993. I don't think we had this kind of fire technology back then where candles just automatically be lit. I said, oh my, I said, okay. So they was reading this stuff about, long story short, since Max is pretty much a virgin, he got put on blast. He lit the candle that brings them back to life. And they on this journey it's pretty much a journey for them to stop the witches from taking the souls out of the little kids and staying alive. They pretty much trying to get rid of them. Simple as that. It is funny, not scary at all. It has no scary. There's a lot of comedy in this, and it works. And especially if you know what you're getting yourself into. Like I've seen this plenty of time, so I know like some of the corny, quirky stuff that goes on. It's even funnier now than it was to me then because I can appreciate it and I know exactly what it is. Like there's my favorite scene still though is the parents at the Halloween party. Like. In the song get to playing, like that's still like my all-time favorite scene. I think that's one of the best songs put in any movie, period. Like I'll put a spell on, yeah, that shit hard to death, bro. Like, and then until I come back for a day to try to suck the soul out. So, well, that didn't come out right. So let's just speed on past that because that sounded very bad. Anyway, yeah, I like this movie. I think the latest name is Amatil Bet or something. She plays the lead sister. Super great. Her and her sister. I don't know the lady. They call her the heavyset lady. I can say that because I'm fat. Her and her the younger sister. She was fine. I used to have a crush on her when I was little. I like this movie overall. Like. For me, I guess it's nostalgia. I'm aware of the problems with this movie, but to me it didn't matter because I understood what they was with and like what was going on. And it's just a fun movie. It's not meant to be serious. It doesn't take itself too serious. It's like jokey all around. Because listen, if they wanted to live, they had 700 kids out there in their front yard. They could have picked from them. No, they wanted to drive on these damn brooms, which probably go, I'm thinking, 200 to 300 miles per hour, full speed. Because Max left in the motherfucking truck, and he would have had about a 10-minute head start. They as soon as they left out their house, they caught Max. I said, whoa, I know these brooms got to get 200, 250 on the dash. Super enjoyable film for me. This gets like on my grading scale. This gets like an A1. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's definitely my favorite Halloween movie. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's fun, corny movie with some pretty, pretty dope scenes in it. So hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you've seen Hocus Pocus. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. And hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Stay safe out there because we all know shit crazy around here, so thanks.